Hi, my name is Kimmy, and for this assignment, Standard 2 Human Capital, I'm going to do a professional development on number talk. I recently read a book by Sherry Parrish where I learned how to implement number talk in the classroom. So I wanted to go ahead and share this strategy with other teachers. What is number talks? Classroom conversation and discussions around purposefully crafted computation problems. These are opportunities for the class to come together to share their mathematical thinking. Students are presented with problems in either a whole or small group setting and are expected to learn to mentally solve them accurately and efficiently. So basically, number talk is an opportunity for teachers to bring the students to the floor, show them a very simple problem, and allow them just to talk about what they see, talk about how they came up with the answer, talk about different strategies, share what they came up with. So it's just a quick way to get students engaged before a lesson. So in this profession development, what I would like to do is show my audience a video. During the video, they are to think about certain questions. I will ask my audience to watch the video, and as they're watching the video, to think about the following question. How does the teacher build student fluency with small numbers? What questions does the teacher pose to build understanding? How are the tools and models used to support the goals of K2 number talks? What strategies are the student using to build meanings of the numbers? What opportunities are created for the students to begin building an understanding of 10? How does the teacher support student communication during the number talk? So these are the questions that I want my audience to think about while watching this video. So I will show my teacher the video, and let me go ahead and start this video. This is a video of a first grade teacher, no, a kindergarten teacher implementing number talk using 10 frames. So notice again, the teacher has the students on the floor and she showed them a 10 frame. And notice how the students were able to share their strategies. There was no wrong or right answer. So after showing the video, we will go ahead and reflect again using the questions that I had posed earlier and have my audience talk about what they noticed in the video. And then I'm going to move along and go ahead and talk about the key components of number talk? What makes number talk so important, and that these key components has to exist in order for number talks to be effective? The first component is classroom environment and community. Students should be comfortable in offering responses for discussion, questioning themselves and their peers, in investigating new strategies. The culture of the classroom should be one of acceptance based on a common quest for learning and understanding. And I would ask my audience, what did you notice on the video? I'm hoping that the audience will reply back that the students were very calm. They knew their procedure. No one was jumping and yelling and running around the classroom. Everyone was taking turns sharing. The teacher made the environment very safe. And then we will go ahead and move on to component number 2, classroom discussions. During a number talk, the teacher presents a problem and gives the students time to solve the problem mentally. Students are given the opportunity to share their strategy and justification with their peers. In number talks, wrong answers are used as opportunities to clear misconceptions and for students to investigate their thinking and learn from their mistakes. Again, I will ask my audience, what did you notice on the video? And they will discuss with each other about the classroom discussion. What did they see in the video? And then I'm hoping that the teacher will reply back that they noticed that the students were sharing. They were all talking about the 10 frames and not going off topic, and that each kids were able to add on to their conversation, and that sometimes one of the students had said something differently and the teachers did not correct the student. The teacher made sure that there was no wrong answer, and she allowed the students to share their strategies. So again, uh, the component of number talk, the classroom discussion part, as you can see in the video, it was very safe. The kids were able to share their strategy. No one felt bad about giving different strategy, and you could definitely see that the kids were mentally thinking of the 10 frame and how they could come up with different ways of uh, sharing what they saw. The third component that I would talk about is the teacher roles. Since the heart of number talk is classroom conversations, it is appropriate for the teacher to move into the role of facilitator. As a facilitator, you must guide the students to ponder and discuss examples that build upon their purpose, keeping the discussion focused on the important mathematical and helping the students to learn to structure their comments and wondering during a number talk is essential to ensure that the conversation flows in a meaningful and natural manner. And again, I would ask my audience, what did you notice on the video? And I'm hoping that they will say that the teachers were facilitators. They weren't standing up. The teacher wasn't standing up, giving a lesson. Nobody was using pen and paper. The teachers allowed the students to um, discuss their strategy. The teacher was guiding them. And as you can see, the teacher in the video made sure that everyone was on task. Everyone was talking about the problems that she presented. The conversation was very meaningful. She allowed the students to talk and discuss amongst each other. And then the fourth component is the role of mental math. Mental computation is a key component of number talks because it encourages students to build on number relationships to solve problems instead of relying on memorized procedures. Mental computation also help strengthen students' understanding of place value. And again, during this PD, I would ask the teacher, what did you notice on the video? And hopefully they will say something to the fact that the students were able to share the problem. Mentally, there were no pencil or paper. Student wasn't writing anything down. Everybody was just sharing what came out of what they thought about. As you notice on the video, some students had different strategy than other students, but in the end, they all were able to share out their strategies and mentally think about the problem. And it was kind of neat to see that the students all had different strategies, and they were able to think about one way and then hear another student share a different way. So to end the presentation, I would show my audience another video. This is a second grade video of number talk. After showing that video, I will have the teachers reflect on the video. And then after reflection, I wanted the teachers to create a make and take. So during this PD, I will hand teachers supplies and they will create their own uh, 10 frames or their own dots. And then after creating the 10 frame, I will allow the teachers to practice using the 10 frame on each other. Hopefully we can role play. There will be one teacher facilitating and the rest of the teachers acting as students, and they can practice number talk on each other. This is my PD for this assignment. I'm hoping that the teachers will leave uh, with a great strategy where they can go home and implement in their classroom, and how important number talk is to help the students mentally think about different strategies. Just a simple discussion before your lesson. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this professional development. Again, this is for my assignment for Standard 2, Human Capital. Thank you and enjoy.